What is going on, guys? It's Daniela and welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I have vlogged, filmed, created anything for YouTube, and I apologize. I've just been super duper busy with school. I think this video that I'm filming actually right now, which is November 6th, will probably be up next week just because I have a lot of homework due this week. And somebody's about to pass by my car, as you guys can see right behind me. I haven't filmed in a while, and it sucks because I had so many video ideas for October, and sadly I wasn't able to film all of them. I was only able to film like 2 videos during October, which is kind of upsetting, but I'm hoping to continue to grind harder in November and December, especially because those are my favorite months of the year. I also have some video ideas that you guys have been wanting me to film, so I'm gonna start getting started on that stuff too. But I'm currently at school, like I mentioned. I don't know if I did, maybe not. I think I did, I'm not too sure, but it's 9:52 right now and I start class at 10 a.m. so I need to run to class. So I'll see you guys once I'm done with school, and then we can talk, catch up, and then probably do a little mukbang because I'm gonna be hungry after school. Okay, we have made it to my old house. The last time I think I filmed right here on this spot was when I talked about my first day of college. I think that was the first time. All right, guys, so finally I can talk to you guys and catch up with you guys on what's been going on in my life, why I have been missing for 3 weeks, why I haven't really been posting that much on social media, and just all those questions that I've been getting. So let's get straight into it. I'm starving. I heated up my bowl way too hot, like it's like burning my hand. Let me take a bite first, and then we'll start with the whole little spiel. I was so hungry, you guys. I was in my 3rd class because I have 3 classes on Wednesday, and my stomach started growling. Luckily it wasn't loud enough for people to hear, but I could feel it, and I was just thinking about my food that was in the car, and I was like, I'm so ready to get home and eat. So I asked you guys not too long ago to ask me questions because I wanted to do a mukbang, and I obviously am not doing the mukbang that I originally wanted to do. I wanted to go to like Target and Walmart and just like basic grocery stores and get a whole bunch of pumpkin spice stuff and then like eat it and just talk to you guys. So I unfortunately didn't make that video, but I do still have all the questions, so I'm gonna kind of just use those for today. The reason why I've been kind of MIA lately on social media and on YouTube specifically is because school has been really tough lately with the workload and just all these assignments that I have due. Midterms just passed, and then now I need to start prepping for finals. Not only that, but I need to start looking for the classes that I need for next semester, which is spring, and it's just everything on top of each other just got a little bit too overwhelming. So I decided to just take it one step at a time, and when I can, just get back on filming. I do owe you guys 2 major videos that I have been getting requested since the beginning of my YouTube channel, and that is a body positive video and a breakup video, as in like breakup advice video. Okay, first question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, I am going to be 30 because I'm turning 20 this year. And dang, I would say the top 3 things are definitely already graduated college, maybe owning a house, already have my bakery open, and the 4th extra thing would be like starting a family and hopefully have like my husband or boyfriend. So yeah, this is so good. Next question. If we saw you in public, should we approach you and say hi from the distance, or a quick hi and bye? Honestly, you guys, I don't mind both. The funny thing is that every time I run into one of you guys at school, it's usually in the bathroom, which I find so funny. One of my close college friends, actually, her name's Destiny, she met me in the bathroom and she knew me from YouTube, so I just thought it was so funny, and we're really close now. But yeah, you guys can always say hi to me. As long as I said I'm not in a hurry, I will love to talk to you guys. I do get a little bit shy and awkward, I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes I feel like I come off rude, but it's not that I'm trying to be rude. I just get really shy. So if you think I'm being mean, I promise you it's not coming from my heart. Like I just sometimes get really nervous. Okay, so next, somebody said your weight loss is looking fire. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much because I've really been going pretty hard at the gym now. I was kind of doing like a consistent workout that wasn't really taking me anywhere, and I knew it wasn't taking me anywhere, but I just really didn't want to push myself anymore because I was kind of lazy. I had to adjust my camera because it was just not at a good spot, but let me put my hair up and we'll continue this little Q&A. Somebody said talk about guys who slide in your DMs. Okay, I feel like when I have talked to a few guys before, I'm not talking to anybody right now actually, but when I have talked to like my friends, my girlfriends, or anybody, I always get the question asked if I have a lot of guys in my DMs, and the honest truth is no. If I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you guys, I've never gotten the male attention that most girls would, so it's nothing weird for me not to get DMs all the time, to be honest. Do I get some? A few every now and then, but it's not nothing where I'm like,
oh my god, I get so many DMs, it's so annoying.
Like, it's definitely nothing like that. Most of my DMs that I get messages from are my supporters and people who ask me for advice and people who give me a lot of love and support. It's not really people who are trying to get at me, if I'm being completely honest. So there's nothing to say there. So somebody said, how's your life going? My life, life in general, it's going good. I can't complain. Mentally wise, my anxiety sometimes does get to me and it does become a little bit overwhelming and overpowering, but I have luckily been able to control it and everything's kind of going smoothly right now. I have gotten through some setbacks in my life right now. Like, I had a few family members of mine pass away and just some pretty big things that were not expected towards the end of this year. But my family and I are getting through it and we're staying positive, and that's all we can really do, right? Be happy, stay positive, and be grateful that we all have each other right now at the moment. So life is going pretty good right now. I can't really complain. I've just been super busy with doing so much stuff, and to be honest, it's crazy because I know I'm doing so much stuff, but in the process of doing all that stuff, I always question if I'm doing enough, you know what I mean? So it's all in here. My anxiety gets to me so much and it sucks, but I'm working on it. Life is good though. Life is great. So this isn't a question, but I want to read it out loud because I think it's super sweet. So somebody said, just wanted to say your weight loss journey has inspired me so much. Love you. I love you so much more. And honestly, that means a lot. I know I keep saying honestly, but I really want you guys to know that everything I say literally comes from my heart, comes from the bottom of my heart. I'm really happy that I inspire people, and it means the world when I hear these comments because it continues to push me to do videos like this. What the fuck was that? I'm not gonna lie, I do sometimes overthink and have considered maybe dropping everything, but I know at the end of the day, I love making other girls feel good. Even guys, if guys are following me for confidence, guys and girls, I know when I was younger, I always wanted to have somebody to look up to, and thank God there's people like Ashley Graham, and there's this one model that I absolutely love. Her name's Jada Cesar. I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I'm gonna upload a picture. And these women now that I have in my life as idols just completely changed the way that I perceive myself, and I want to be one of those people, you know, for others, especially. Oh my gosh, I could say so much. I can say so much. This is why I need to make a body positive video, honestly. That video will be coming soon. That video will be coming soon. So somebody asked, how do you let go of toxic people slash situations in your life, and how to have self-love and how hard that journey is? Okay, so with toxic people and situations, as I've become older, I've learned that cutting people off who are negative to my life is not that hard. Most of the times, the reason why we don't cut people off, especially the people who are negative, is because most times we're thinking about their feelings and we don't want to hurt theirs, when in reality, all they're doing to us is hurting us. So I'm not saying you need to be an asshole and completely cut them off from one day to another, which is maybe something I would do depending on the person, but slowly kind of pushing yourself away from that type of energy. You don't need to do it from one day to another, like I said, but kind of drifting yourself little by little to the point where they kind of can see that you're being distant, can definitely try to push them away from your life. Or you can be very straight up with somebody, which is something that I have never done, but I know very close people of mine who have done it, who have literally told people like,
hey, I love you, but you just haven't really brought anything positive, and all you bring is kind of negative shit.
Which is really straightforward, but that kind of works for some. So somebody said college life and the challenges plus how your mental health gets challenged plus tips. Okay, so college life in general. My college life experience is a little bit different than typical college students' lives, I guess you can say, and that's because I commute from home, so I don't live in the dorms. I've never really experienced that ever. I won't ever experience it because I live at my house. And overall college life is there's a lot to say on this. Like, I love college. It's definitely a place where I've discovered a little bit more about myself, and I will continue to discover more as the years keep progressing. Hopefully not too many years, but the next 2 years. I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to college, especially when they talk about it in the high schools and middle schools, they talk about the workload and all that bullshit. And yes, that comes with college, but what I think a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to college, and it's honestly the biggest thing with college life, is becoming an adult and knowing how to take all these things and put it in your life into something positive. It can be really difficult and really challenging, especially as a first generation student. I don't mean to pull that card out like I'm a first gen, but my parents didn't go to college. My oldest sister was the first person to attend college in my entire family. And I think that's one of the biggest challenge for me, is knowing that my family doesn't have much experience in it is hard. It's truly hard, but I'm not gonna lie either. It also gives me a major drive and motivation to continue going to school, because it gets me excited when I have kids and they won't have to have that much struggles that I did through this entire process. So college life in general, like I said, it's hard. It is hard sometimes, but overall it's really fun, and I wouldn't replace it for anything. And by that I mean like by not going to college. That was a really long answer. I hope when I edit this I make it make sense. Part 2 of that was, how is your mental health challenged by college, and do you have any tips? So mental health wise, I feel this opinion is kind of unpopular, because I feel like a lot of people, when they enter a university, they say, I'm gonna graduate in 4 years, I don't care how many units I have to take, and they'll literally load themselves up with like 16 to 18 units. I know, oh my gosh, my foot just fell asleep and it's tingling. Oh my gosh, it's tingling so bad. I was trying to like not act like it was tingling and just continue talking, but I can't. Oh my gosh, it's tingling so bad. Okay. Whew. I would say honestly, one thing that a lot of people tend to forget when it comes to college is it is completely 100% okay to not graduate in 4 years. It may take you 5, it may take you 6, it might even take you 7, and that is completely okay. I feel like a lot of people don't normalize that, and it sucks, because when I went into my first semester of college, I was taking, I believe, 15 or 16 units. I think it was 15, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I considered dropping out. I had that conversation with my mom, and I told her, like, school is hard, this is too much, it's a lot on my mind. My mental health was really, really bad, and it was just terrible. It was just a position that I never want to be in again. And my mom said, you know what, next semester, give it another shot, take less units, and if you still feel the exact same way that you feel right now once that semester ends, then we'll talk about dropping out, and then we'll see your plan B. So the following semester, which was spring 2019, I took less units. I took about 13, I believe, and I did so much better, you guys. That just showed me so much. Like, I literally told myself, I don't care how long it takes for me to get my bachelor's degree, as long as I get it healthy, I'm completely okay if it takes me 5 years, 6 years, hopefully not more than that, but if it does, it does. As long as I'm graduating across that stage with a healthy mindset, my anxiety is not through the roof, and I'm happy, then that's all that matters. And I feel like that's a big thing that a lot of college students need to hear. It is completely okay to not graduate in 4 years. Like, it's fine. As long as you do it at your exact way and exactly how you need to do it, then f everybody else and f how the system has made it be. Because honestly, it's not equitable for everybody, okay? It is not. It is not made for everybody, and no, you can't just put a formula out there and expect that everybody's gonna do it the exact same way. Like, that's just impossible. It's literally impossible. So dang, all my explanations are so long. Okay, somebody said, how's the single life? Is it treating you good because you are glowing? Well, the single life, I've been single for about over a year now. Dang, that's crazy. It's about to be 2 years that I haven't had a boyfriend, and honestly, it's been treating me great. At first, I was whatever about it. Like, by that I mean I was pretty sad, and then obviously I got over my breakup, and I kind of got this like like ambition to just be alone and just kind of like prosper and have my goals, which I still am right now. And then I went through kind of a phase a couple months ago where I was like, damn, like I do miss having somebody. I think that was probably like Valentine's Day, because I don't really remember when that was, but I do remember being a little bit sad that I didn't have a partner. And then now I'm kind of just chilling, to be honest. I kind of like that I don't need to get pretty every day for somebody or like have outfits planned. I like wearing my workout clothes every day and most of the time not wearing makeup. So it's been treating me pretty freaking great, and I don't mind it. But thank you so much for saying I've been glowing. I appreciate that so much. I love you. And yeah, it's been treating me all right. It's been treating me kind of good. I haven't really been talking to anybody like I say a lot, because I always get that question asked. Who are you talking to? Do you have a boyfriend? No. All right, next question. Are you and your guy best friend dating? And then the one next to it says, do you and your guy best friend have feelings for each other? You guys would make a cute couple. So my answer to both of those questions is no and no. We don't have feelings for each other, and we're not dating. We're definitely just friends. Every time I post him, Mark, I'm gonna post a picture here. It's always, are you guys dating? You guys would be so cute together. We're just really good friends. Honestly, we don't see each other more than that. And I love him. I've known him since I was like 12, 13. So I've known him for a couple years. And no, we're just really good friends. That's about it, to be honest. All right, guys, so this pretty much completes the end of the video. I'm sorry if my energy level is just not at its full peak. I love you guys so much. I hope I answered most of the questions that you guys have been having for me. Like I always say, expect more videos. I promise I'm trying to be more consistent. It's just life is crazy sometimes, and balancing school and everything is a little bit too much sometimes. So bear with me, but I promise you I'm not quitting. So like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you next time.